Hi, I'm Mary, and I'm retired with dogs. I chose a side hustle of dog grooming, and I thought I'd tell you a little bit about that. Check this out, the mountains of Northeast Tennessee. Can you see it? It's pretty awesome. My little flag. Let me get out to the road where you really can see the mountains. I have this creek running through the front of my yard, which is pretty cool. On both sides, you have to go across a little bridge and get to the house, but I think that's pretty nice. My garage, which I never park in. I don't want to have to pull those doors back. And this is a mountain behind me. And way up there is a house. And this is part of my yard. And this is what I see. Isn't that gorgeous? Nice place to retire. Well, we just came through that polar vortex here. You can see in the background, it got still got a little bit of snow on the ground. There's like 4 degrees. And Tennessee isn't used to that kind of weather here. So it was pretty cold. And the old house that I'm living in leaks. Floors aren't insulated or anything, so it was a challenge to get through the polar vortex, whatever they called it. So I know I told you I have dogs, and I'll show them to you a little bit later in the video. And I just wanted to give you a little bit of background information on me. Not only am I a dog groomer, but for most of my life I was a professional horsewoman, teaching riding, going to horse shows, training horses, running a ranch in Oregon, and now I'm in Tennessee. How I got here is quite a story, but I'll try to keep it brief. So I went through a change in marital status about 4 years ago, and I had to move off the ranch. And thank goodness I didn't have any horses still alive, because all my horses got old and died. But the change in marital status, I had to come up with something different to do in my life. And I've done lots of things over the years. Corporate secretary, and I've worked at different jobs like a clothing company and a mining company. That was an interesting job. Just little odds and end jobs, but mainly horses. I was mainly into horses. So, not doing the horse thing anymore. What am I going to do with my life? I needed something that I didn't take a lot of physical activity, but still kept me physical to a point. Not like mucking stalls or anything, or handling horses and that kind of stuff. And I was tired of teaching riding. I just, got to an age in retirement 4 or 5 years ago. I was like, what am I going to do? So I thought, well, I'm good with animals, and I knew the pet industry was profitable. I decided I was going to go to a trade school, a dog grooming school, and the best one in the United States is in Florida. So I ended up in Florida for 9 months, taking a dog grooming course down there, and I learned quite a bit. Now, when I was into horses, I had poodles and Jack Russells and Australian Shepherds, and I groomed them all, on top of taking care of all the horses. And I thought, well, I need to stay in the pet industry. So I thought it was a wise thing to take a dog grooming course and get certified in it. So about halfway through the course, I'm like, what the heck did I do? What did I get myself into? Dog grooming is not easy. It isn't really that easy. It's time consuming and you have to, it's physically demanding. And I had this idea that I was going to do 5 dogs a day. And 5 dogs a day would make, I could probably make $250 to $400 a day. And that's good income. But once I got into it and really understood it, I didn't want to do 5 dogs a day. 1 or 2 at the most. So your little dogs don't bring as much income, so you got to do a couple of them a day to bring in decent income. The doodles, big dogs, you can do 1 or 2 of those a day and make that kind of income. But that's time consuming. You can spend 2.5 hours, 5 hours on a dog, and that's a long amount of time for a retired lady. So here I am in Tennessee. I landed in Tennessee because a friend moved here. And they invited me to Tennessee to check it out, and I fell in love with it. I love Oregon, but I couldn't go back there. I just didn't feel it. So what I decided to do was to retire in Tennessee. And it's a nice place. I love the people around here. They're pretty nice. I thought there's got to be something a little easier than this dog grooming to help me earn some extra income, and somebody suggested doing YouTubes, being a content creator. Oh boy. So I'd like to take you on this journey of mine in dog grooming, YouTubing, and I have a lot of other interests too. Homesteading. I have some opinions on grid and off-grid homesteading. I don't know where it's going to take me. I like to garden. I like to can. I like animals. I love people. Maybe I have something that would interest other people and have some wisdom of different things in life, and take people along with me and see what they think. I was going to do this video in the house, but I thought it was such a nice day out. I could show you around a little bit here at my house and talk about different things. I don't want to make this first video too long, but I thought I'd share some insights and tips on a wide range of subjects, not just dog grooming, not just horses. Maybe talk about personal development, career choices. Yeah, careers after retirement. Maybe I could talk about animal care, health and management on it. I just want to give you some valuable content while I reinvent myself. I don't know, this YouTube thing might be pretty cool. Why don't you join me in the next video I come up with and see where I take it from here. Give me some suggestions what you'd like to hear about. Mainly, I'd like to attract 60-year-olds, but for the younger set too, I could give you some wisdom on different things. So I don't know if anybody's going to even watch this video. I hope they do, because I think this would be an awesome channel about retirement, different career choices. Look at this. I love this. Look what I'm looking at. I don't know if it's as nice, as beautiful as to you as it is to me. These woods. We could talk about a lot of different things on this channel. Let me take you for a spin. Oh, I was supposed to introduce you to my dogs. I'll get there. Look at the snow. And this is my place. You'd much rather see the outside stuff instead of looking at me, wouldn't you? It's all fenced, and I can't get in that gate without putting this down, so yeah, I got this fenced in for the dogs. This is a little cold cellar. I only looked in it once. It needs work. And I got a bunch of apple trees here that need attention. It's a pretty old place. Needs some work. I'm renting it. I didn't buy it. But it's a cute little place. It needs work. I don't know how much work I'm going to do to it because I'd rather have my own place. And this is sort of on a hill. A couple other sheds. I got it fenced for the dogs down by the sheds too, so I can separate dogs if I have to. But I got it fenced. A friend fenced it for me. I was going to put a garden in top of the hill, but let's see where this goes. I don't know where it's going to go right now. I have some ideas. We'll see. See the mountains? It's pretty to the eye. I don't know if the video's capturing the beauty. But we'll see where this goes. Let me introduce you to the dogs. I have to go inside. One of my little dogs is... I have a toy Aussie and a toy poodle. And the Aussie's a male, and the poodle is a female, and she's in season, so we're having anxiety issues with the male. And this is my little Aussie, Marley. Yep. And he's pulled the rug back, scratching, trying to get to the female. And she's in the cage because she's in season. And we don't want puppies, do we? We don't want puppies, do we? So I have to switch them out every 3 hours. So that's where we're at, people. It's pretty nice out here now. It's like 49 degrees, sunny. I understand it's supposed to rain tonight. Stop already. I need spring so bad. Well, I guess I'm going to end it here, and I'll see you later in the next video. Thanks for stopping in and watching. I hope to post videos about once a week to start with. Once I get more comfortable with doing the YouTube thing, I'll be doing more videos. The next one will probably be a grooming session with a doodle or several other dogs, and we'll discuss different things while I'm grooming. Thanks. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.